Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Great news, my friends. It's time for some Saturday morning react-tunes, this time featuring Mobile Suit Gundam, episode 39. We only have 3 more left, I think, or 3 including 4, something like that, a handful left, my friends. And this one is entitled Lalah's Dilemma. There is nothing to it but to do it. If you could do me a quick favor though, a like and subscribe greatly help out a small channel. If there's anything that we do that you would like early, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And over here on YouTube, if you would like all of our videos at least a day early, YouTube memberships will get that done. But my dear friends, all that's then and this is now. And what is now? Now it's time for Lalah's Dilemma, the 39th episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. Prepare to engage maximum warp reaction. And away we go!
Amuro's reflexes and combat abilities have continued to improve, making it evident that the Gundam's performance is no longer good enough. Modifications to the Gundam's power system begin at once, but they are no solution to the problem at hand.
Making it faster. I don't know.
Gundam can't fight unless it can keep up with Amuro. That's why everyone's so worried.
Go help out with dinner or something, would you?
Mind your own business, Job John.
Tell me something, Mirai. I haven't noticed myself, but does it seem like Amuro's combat abilities have improved that much?
It seems pretty obvious from his recent battles.
Those lightning reflexes. It's like he sees the future.
You think so?
Something's different about him. Having said that, I don't believe what Lieutenant Matilda said about Amuro having some special psychic powers. Human beings can't change themselves so conveniently.
Did I miss that then? Did Matilda mention or think that he had psych? Well, I thought that was a joke. I must have completely dismissed that statement. Shame on me.
All white base mechanics to stop working on the Gundam. Just stop where you are. We'll take over from this point on. Hurry with the magnetic coating.
My name's Amuro Ray. I'm the Gundam pilot.
I'm only here because I read your report, kid. Don't blame me if this doesn't work. We haven't had an opportunity to test it properly.
Well, who the hell are you guys?
He's Dr. Moss Han, a top electromagnetic engineer. He's going to apply a magnetic coating. The theory is Gundam's moving parts should react more quickly in the electromagnetic field. See? It's sort of like putting oil on the joints.
Do you think it'll work?
You're asking the wrong person altogether.
Yeah.
This stinks.
You said it.
Get a move on. The operation has already begun.
Whatever you do, don't mess it up.
Captain Char said the Gundam has limitations for a new type.
That's Char. He's always guessing.
He's not. If that's what you think, cool.
The Granada fleet and Abawaku will help them form the front line, along with the solar ray system at the homeland.
The solar ray system? Yes, Giren's doing this.
I guess Giren's next up, right? I'm assuming Cassilia is going to be like the last line of defense. That's where Giren said he was going to Abawaku.
The Principality of Zeon's third closed cylinder colony.
Really? Okay. They have 3 of those.
Get down! And you call yourself a Zeon citizen?
I've been separated from my granddaughter. I was just looking for her.
I guarantee you she's on one of the ships.
But I won't know where her ship's headed.
It's within Zeon.
Could you put the gun down?
The mandatory evacuation of Mahal's 1.5 million residents began 4 days ago. It's obvious to all that the evacuation is part of a battle strategy involving the homeland. Panels of solar cells used at other colonies are being brought here to Mahal.
Interesting.
Trying to evacuate 1 million civilians does little more than demonstrate your incompetence as a military leader.
Huh.
Giren, I personally laid out this nation's political system, and so I cannot support your extreme...
Take a look. This is the moon and Abawaku. As you know, they mark the final line of defense for Zeon's homeland. Here. And once they breach that line, Zeon is totally helpless.
It's over.
Must attack the oncoming fleet with the solar ray system before they get here.
Let's say we were victorious. So then what? Giren?
I'd be honored if you'd sign your authorization.
Why bother? You've started.
But without you, the Sovereign, there is no Zeon.
And?
We will then maintain these numbers with the superior races. It's the only way man can finally attain everlasting peace. and it can only be done by controlling people through the Zabi family dictatorship.
Okay.
Are you familiar with Adolf Hitler?
Hitler? You mean from the Middle Ages?
Yes, a dictator, completely out of touch with the rest of the world. You seem to be following in his footsteps.
Wow.
Hitler's follower has managed to lead the nation to a dictatorship.
Together with Cassilia.
Yes. Just as with the Federation, a democracy will only promote weakness. People will only end up destroying each other. I'll be victorious. See for yourself how a Hitler follower fights this war.
Wow.
Don't forget that Adolf Hitler was defeated.
Right.
Send out the mobile suits. Captain Char, shall we send the Elmith?
Yes, of course. Don't give her special treatment.
Lalah.
This will be your first actual battle. Stay behind the 2 Rickdoms and provide backup.
Sir,
I'll head out shortly myself.
I'll do my best, Captain.
I won't be in a suit because I'm too baller for that.
It looks like the Lady Cassilia has finally decided to take some decisive action.
Love it.
Right point 3, 2. Left point 1. Fire!
This guy's so baller. Everybody else is suited up. He could give 2 shits.
Mulligan, I'm leaving you in charge. You owe me a favor. Here's a chance to prove yourself.
Yes, sir.
I need you to give me at least 30 seconds of covering fire after I've launched.
I mean, hopefully he can handle that.
Be careful not to hit our own mobile suits.
He's not suited up either. Taking after his commander.
Attack portside Salamis.
I want to see her in action. I want to see what she's going to be able to bring to like an actual fight. Damn.
Yes, I did it. I got him, Captain.
Oh, those were the Elmeth spits. This young woman fights like a veteran pilot already. How could that be when she's never even seen any action before?
Great.
The Doms are retreating.
From?
They're thinking of sending a first-time fighter to the front. I'll have to fight on my own.
Whoa.
That resin can't locate where it's coming from.
I can't hit it.
Oh my god, we are halfway through. Oh, this show is too fast.
What's up, Butchum? Your job is to be in front of the Elmith.
Not a chance. With the Elmeth on our side, there's no reason for us to fight up in front.
You be careful, Char will shoot you.
I'll give it a try.
Lalah, take it easy.
I'll fire.
The beams are bending. I wonder if that's because of the particles.
Next.
Oh my god. We can't even give her 10 seconds.
Well done, Lalah.
Captain, thanks for jumping in and covering for me. Appreciate it.
Why don't you 2 worthless pieces of shit get out of here?
Meanwhile, in Solomon, now the Earth Federation forces forward base. Orders are given for the next mission.
I mean, it's a hell of a complex.
Operation Star 1, the plan to invade the Zeon's homeland.
Star 1. Oh, that's cool. The gems are riding on the top and the bottom. That's awesome.
White Base is expected to lead the advance of the 13th Autonomous Corps.
Of course they are.
I believe I've successfully eliminated all mechanical friction.
So if this works, there's no limit to how quickly it can move?
In theory, at least. However...
Guess that's it. You're a lifesaver, Doctor.
If you make it through this war, then come and thank me. Well, Amuro, I have faith in you and your instincts with Gundam.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully you haven't scotched it.
So I can deliver your data, isn't that right?
Precisely!
I bet you it reminds him of his dad before the brain injury.
Accelerate to full speed once we leave port. Follow the forces ahead of us.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, Mirai, you're going to have to be Johnny on the spot here because if the rest of the fleet's taking lead from us, of course they have us at the tip of the spear. I mean, where else would we be, right?
Well, sir, we witnessed the abilities of a new type up close for the first time. With Ensign Lalah's power, she'd have no difficulties instantly wiping out an entire squadron single-handedly, sir. When we became aware of this, it seemed ludicrous to go out and risk our lives.
Yeah, you're going to get punched.
I think I might sense some jealousy towards her.
No, not at all, sir. Well, maybe to a small degree it's true, sir. But above all, we're truly amazed by the new type's real strength.
We like to hang way back and watch her.
Lalah, your thoughts?
I think the lieutenant's feelings are legitimate.
Then it's settled.
I always forget that Char's not a hothead. He's very calculating.
It could very well be a long while before your next decent meal.
Do we ever get a decent meal around here?
Just don't leave any.
It'll be okay. You must have confidence in your abilities, Amuro.
You think so?
Yeah, buddy. I mean, come on.
For the most part, you can be sentimental and pretty conservative.
When you phrase it like that, Sayla, I don't feel particularly flattered.
Captain, I want you to join my assault force and take command.
Yes, ma'am.
That outfit of hers has got to go. Give the supply corps her uniform size.
But Admiral Cassilia, the supply corps keeps telling me we don't win wars with our clothing.
Tell them it's an order from me. Her clothes are an eyesore.
We have to have some flair.
Lalah and the Elmeth are an incredibly powerful combination.
Hell yeah, they are.
The time seems right for the formation of a special new-type combat force.
I'm looking forward to seeing her and the Elmeth in action.
Do we have more new types? I thought Bull was the last one, or the only other one we knew about. Oh no, we have a record of other people, don't we? Yeah.
That Dr. Musk, he really is something.
Oh no, it's more Amuro.
Huh?
The way he pilots Gundam is practically inhuman.
Bright, settle down, bud.
It's our rendezvous point. That means the main fleet must have come across the enemy.
Who's the enemy?
Unable to confirm.
All hands to battle stations. All units take off. The enemy's force is enormous.
Let's go.
It's calling me. One is Char, and the other... Who is it?
You figured it out a couple episodes ago, bud. It's Lalah. Oh my god, I love that shot.
Captain!
What? It's getting in my way!
Captain, pull back! It's dangerous!
Out of my way!
Oh my god, right for the cockpit. God, look how fast he is moving.
Captain, you're in the way! Move aside!
Woo! Whatever the hell that was. Oh, I hope that didn't compromise your, the seal on that cabin. You'll be dead, bud. I don't know what Lalah's trying to do here.
I'm going to cling onto the Elmeth. Continue your attack.
I'm trying to, but Captain Char...
For what?
My head feels heavy, like it's somehow being pressed hard against something.
What do you mean?
Tell her to fall back, man.
You're a bad guy.
What?
You're evil, trying to hurt Char.
Evil? Look who's talking.
No, that's awesome. God, Char's no match for him now. I mean, I think it's safe to say that, right?
The White Base makes its rendezvous with the 13th Autonomous Corps flying ahead. However, by this time the fleet has already lost 3 Salamis-type ships.
Jesus.
Lalah has destroyed 4 vessels in one day. This is an unprecedented accomplishment.
If Lalah's headaches have something to do with the Gundam pilot, that could definitely complicate matters.
Unless they cancel each other out. They can, like, incapacitate one another. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Mobile Suit Gundam, Episode 39, Lalah's Dilemma, and the only thing left to do is talk about it. All right, everybody, we just finished watching Lalah's Dilemma, the 39th episode of the one and only Mobile Suit Gundam. We have 3 episodes left, I just checked, so I can't believe it. We're already at the end of this fantastic tale, but boy, oh boy, they're taking us right down to the wire with cool shit. You know what I mean? They just really introduced that Newtype stuff just a few episodes ago, and they had a mention in here, too, of Matilda saying something about him being psychic. Again, if she said that, and I'm sure she did, I mean, why would they say she said something that she didn't say? But I must have just assumed that she was being hyperbolic. You know, he must be psychic or something like that, because I completely dismissed that statement. And again, shame on me. I should have probably paid a little bit more attention to that if that was our original like foreshadowing or clue to this reveal that we had towards the end of the series. But I mean, I digress. I think that this is a really interesting way to kind of head towards the summation of the series, because to me this looks like the end of I mean, they mentioned Hitler in this one, so to me this seems like the end of World War II, where Germany is pulling back as the Allies kind of surround and converge on Berlin, or central really Germany at first, and then they, you know, kind of just, it's just the big squeeze. Because, I mean, they're completely surrounded at this point. They have a battle plan that Giran came up with, but, I mean, everything's out the window when Amuro's involved. I mean, you could say that with Lalah on the field, it seems like that Lalah is getting interference from Amuro. You know what I mean? She keeps like, kind of like, it's distracting her at the very least. And she's not able to kind of fulfill her obligations, her battlefield obligations, because of this distraction. That's good for the Federation, but that is not good for Zeon, obviously. If they can figure out a way to kind of flip the script a little bit there and have Lalah maybe even at the very least, we mentioned it during the reaction, if Lalah and Amuro can kind of cancel each other out, like if they get into a proximity where their brains start like kind of distracting them to the point where they can't effectively fight, that's a good push for me. If I'm on Zeon's side or I'm Char, if you can just take Amuro off the field, that changes everything that's going to happen. Because as we've seen, when Amuro's not in the thick of it or is at another place, not really well done there. Earth has a big problem whenever they try to kind of do anything without Gundam. Actually, I should say they have a big problem when they try to do anything without white base, period, because by God, any success or advancement we've had in, whether it be like the on Earth, the lines of demarcation, you know, the front lines and the different territorial claims that Zeon had on planet, those have been pushed back by the efforts of white base and Gundam. In space, my God, it is success. I mean, this is, again, using the World War II type of, analogy. It's like island hopping. We're going from like one of the bases to the next base, you know, claiming it to the next base. I mean, we haven't been stopped yet. We haven't had anything that has even really caused a major problem. I mean, the Side 6 stuff, when we had to go over there for repairs, was definitely the biggest hindrance, or the biggest like kind of pause that we've had in the advance. But at the same time, Char was in the same situation. I mean, he was heavily damaged and all that stuff. So it's interesting, and it really does seem like we're witnessing the fall of Zeon right here. And it's like they're putting up what they believe to be an effective counterattack, but it just doesn't look like it's going to bear fruit. Now, with that being said, if they roll out like 5 more Newtypes that they've been secretly training, well, then we have a big problem, because Lalah hits the battlefield for her first action in this episode, kills 4 ships. All right. I mean, and then those are larger craft too. I'm not sure they're capitals, but they're definitely like destroyer class. I mean, they had a lot of guns, a lot of like, I'm assuming personnel. Whew, boy, oh boy. But again, I mean, it just seems like it's almost, and this is no detriment to the story either. Normally, if they do something like this, I tune out a little bit when it looks like it's all but given that one side's going to win and the advancement can't be stopped. And we see like like in this in Gundam, where we see both sides kind of talking. We see the Zeons and we see the Earth forces kind of talking and behind the scenes of how they're planning. Normally when we have something like that and it looks like one side is definitely going to lose, like I said, I zone out. Not with this. This is a very intricately executed sort of military operation that in and of itself I find very interesting. You know, how they're kind of deploying different things, and they just to what was that one place they called Boaku, I think, was the one base, one cylinder that they completely, I mean, I don't know what they're going to do in there, right? Form some type of battleground, or it's going to be the choke point that they're going to send everybody through. I think that's what Giran said. So there's definitely some strategy at play here, but I think they're outmatched. I think they're outclassed at this point. And that's to be expected, but I think now what I'm looking forward to the most is the whether or not we get any type of more development on these Newtypes in the final 3 episodes, and really ultimately who survives this conflict, because I'm assuming, and I don't know if this is true or not, but in knowing that Gundam is only 1 season, that there didn't have subsequent seasons initially from this run, and I think a lot of you have said that it's different tales too. There might be, like, I think someone said there's a prequel, and I didn't look because I don't want to have anything ruined about this season or series for me. So I would suspect, because of that, at the very least, the pause and kind of redirection between different tales of Gundam, we should have some resolution at the end of this, and I would suspect that will be the end of the war. I would suspect further that that's going to be the fall of Zeon. Whether all that happens, who knows? They could pull like a big switcheroo and have Zeon have some type of like master stroke left that they can do something with. I don't think so, though. I think there's a lot of bravado going in on the Zabi side, on the family side. Like they just basically assume they can't lose at this point, or that they have superior tactics, or that they are superior. Gihren really seems that way. But I think the old man realizes that the dance is just about over. He sees the band. They're starting to pack up their shit. They're putting their wallets away and getting they're getting ready to take off. And so there's only going to be 1 or 2 more dances here. And I think the old guy gets it. But at the same time, this should be a hell of a confrontation at the end. I'm wondering if we're going to have any more character deaths. I really, really am. That's one of the big things I'm looking at in my kind of end of series checklist. We could conceivably have could Amuro go down? I would think that's impossible, right? Could Char go down? More likely, now that Char seems to be completely outclassed. Or could we have some does everybody make it? I don't think so. I think we're going to see something. I don't think White Base will get destroyed or anything like that, but it's possible, right? Regardless, friends, we have 3 episodes remaining, and they are looking to be a bit of a humdinger here as we go into the culmination of this entire series-long battle that we've had between these 2 sides. And more specifically, do we have any ultimate resolution between Lalah, Char, and on the other side? Honestly, we can look at it like this. We have Lalah and we have Char, and we have Sayla and we have Amuro, right? The brother and sister don't have powers. Lalah and Amuro, Newtypes. If those 2 are going again, those 4 are going to mix it up. I got chills. I think that might be coming. Ooh, I guess we'll have to wait and see. Friends, a like and subscribe greatly helps out a small channel. If there's anything that we do that you would like early, the link to our Patreon is in the description. And over here on YouTube, if you would like to get all of our videos at least a day early, YouTube memberships will get that done, but my dear friends. But all that is then, and this is now, my friends, and now, unfortunately, it's time to say goodbye from the 39th episode of Mobile Suit Gundam, Lalah's Dilemma, as we say goodbye to from Saturday Morning React Tunes. But where should we say goodbye from? As always, we are the Greek chorus. We are the ones that hear the story told by the original creatives back in the 70s, and now that's our job. Our job is to tell this tale to others, find people that haven't seen Mobile Suit Gundam, and tell them how awesome it is. And hopefully we continue to expand the audience all these decades later. And because of that dutiful service that we perform, we are given a bit of a reward. We get to jump back into the episode we just watched to a scene of our choosing. We get to make ourselves part of the narrative. And friends, here's what I thought we would do. Looks like we're heading towards a big battle. So, as always, we are members and crew members of White Base. Take to your stations. I don't care where it is. If you have a gym waiting for you, if you want gun cannon or gun tank, if you want Gundam, if you want to be up on the bridge with Bright, if you want Bright's job, if you think you can do it better, Bright's starting to annoy me a little bit with talking about Amuro and Newtypes, but you've got enough worried about, and you're going to further exclude yourself from Mirai. That's what I'm really worried about, because she's a new type too. So, buddy, let's have some love here. Maybe you can bring the nose up on this relationship, but I digress. Friends, place yourselves where you would wish to be, where you can best help out White Base, where we can best help out Amuro and Sayla and Kai and everybody else that's flying out there. It's time to grab rifle and hit the line, because this is it, the last push, my friends, as we conclude this series with 3 more episodes. Until such time as we get a chance to watch them, Vulcan roll, and I'll see you.